Hello and welcome back to my channel. I can tell you, I went to shoot this favorites video yesterday, and I had a full face of makeup on, and my hair looked decent. Like, I don't know what happened when I washed it this time. Like, I must have not washed my hair right, which is weird, because I'm 26 years old, but it just doesn't feel right. But anyway, I, looked presentable yesterday, and I was going to try to shoot this video, and I just couldn't do it. Like, the vibe was just off, you know? So today, I have significantly less makeup on, and my hair is in the weirdest ponytail ever. But I feel better, and we're going to shoot this video like this, so I hope you don't mind. You're going to be seeing a ton of me in a ton of makeup over the next month. So I really feel like we can do this one video with a little bit less makeup on. So we're finally here at my August and September favorites video. And I kind of also just want to talk about some random things too. Some of the stuff you might have seen in other videos because I've been Halloween hunting so often lately. But I just think it's worth kind of showing them again. And, you know, I have a couple of makeup things here. A planty thing that I want to talk about. Some candles. That sort of thing. And a movie. And we're just going to kind of go through all of this random stuff, you know? Should we start with the makeup? Let's start with the makeup. So, was it the beginning of August? Sam and I went to Winners, and they had this Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick. It is the one that I'm wearing right now, and I don't think this is part of the regular collection. This is called Haze, and I know it's so silly to buy a lip color right now because, like, we're all wearing masks, so even when I do a full face of makeup and I'm going out, I don't put anything on my lips except for lip balm because no one can see it. But I forgot how much I like the ABH formula. A lot of people don't because it is kind of dry. But I personally, like, especially with a darker color, you know, I prefer a more matte formula because I find that they hold on better. And honestly, like, my lips are pretty decently hydrated because I sleep with that Laneige thing on every night. So it's not, like, so dry that I find it uncomfortable. It might be for someone else. But I just really like this color and I really like how it looks on me. And I just forgot how much I like this formula. So if we ever get to a point in life where we can wear lip colors again, I mean, I might look into getting some more of them because I like this one so much. But these are definitely not for everyone. I want to be very clear. I just really like them personally. I don't know if you can hear it, but there is a cricket, and it has been living rent-free outside my window, not inside. It's not one of, like, Roger's crickets. It's living outside. And I swear this cricket is eternal. It has been there for, like, months, and it just chirps non-stop, and I'm slowly going insane. I hate it. But also, the ABH aside, something I really wanted to mention is that Ciate Stamp and Drag that I got. I won this in an Instagram giveaway, didn't I? I just, like, I can't remember the last time I freehand drew my winged eyeliner. I just use a stamp all the time, which means eventually when I start having to draw it again, I'm going to be so bad at it. I'm going to be such a rookie because I just use the stamp, even if I don't use the drag side, even if I use a different liner to fill in the liner and all that. Like, I use the stamp every time I wear eyeliner. And I just feel like that's cheating, but I don't really feel bad about it because I like it. And the next thing I want to mention is not makeup per se, but it's sort of in the same realm. I have been wearing fake nails a lot lately, especially because I've been shooting so many Halloween videos. I just want to have, like, decent-looking hands in all of them. So I ordered forever ago. Thankfully, Past Abby had the foresight. I ordered this pack of 100 black nails off of Wish. And I love them. So I apply them with this, like, brush-on nail glue that I bought at Sally Beauty for, like, literally $1. And I just put them on, and then I use... After it's, like, dried and it's adhered to my nail, I use my nail clippers and a file and get them down to, like, the size that I want and the shape that I want, which is sort of a rounded... I feel like this is not the best descriptor ever, but it's like a rounded square. And that's the shape that I like my nails, especially I like them, like, shorter than I guess other people would. And 100 tips, and I bought them off Wish. I think you can get them on Amazon, too. I'm not promoting buying from Wish here, but, I mean, I did it, and I like it. So, yeah, I've been wearing these all the time, and the best part is, like, this glue is not the best glue. It's not the strongest glue, but I like it because when the nail comes off, it doesn't completely break the nail. I've used other nail glues that are much stronger than this one, so when the nail breaks off, it, like, completely breaks, right? Whereas this, the nail just pops off, and as long as I can find the nail again, I just come home and glue it back on. The same nail. And if I lose the nail, I have 100, so it's okay. Candles are kind of in the same realm, right? It's like really girly things. So, first of all, this candle holder from Bath & Body Works, amazing. Have you noticed, like, okay, so they had their Halloween stuff out pretty early compared to other places this year, but I feel like I haven't been able to find, like, anything from their collection, you know, since I first bought it. Like, now I go to Bath & Body Works and it's just the Halloween soaps, like regular hand soap, not even the hand sanitizer. And that's it. Like, I can't find any of this sort of stuff anymore. So this is the candle holder that I bought. It's beautiful. It's like pumpkins and cats and stuff. My mom said if it wasn't so overtly Halloween, she'd put it out all year long, but she can't have it because it's mine. And a candle that I've been burning in it lately, I actually really like, which is weird, because it's not really one of my usual type scents. Usually I prefer a very clean, like sort of laundry or linen type fresh scent. That's my usual scent preference. There's a fly in here, there's a cricket outside, and there's a fly in here. But this candle that I bought is called Fresh Fall Morning, and I don't know why I like it. Sam says it smells like men. That sounds to me like a reason why I wouldn't like it. But something about it just smells so good, and I feel like I just bought it, and I'm already like more than halfway through it. So I'm gonna have to go back and buy another one, I think. It's so good. I really, really, really like it. I don't even know how to describe it. It does sort of smell a little bit manly, which is not usually a smell that I like, because I don't usually like that sort of muskiness. But this one is really nice, and so I've been burning it all week this week, especially because it's the first week of fall. Oh, I made coffee today in the actual coffee pot for the first time, like an adult. And this is my mug. I bought it from Michael's. A Little Witch's Brew. Like, usually I just use instant. Something else I bought at Michael's is this, they call it a tumbler. I've said before, I'll say it again. Why is it called a tumbler? There's gotta be a reason, right? I think of them just as, like, adult sippy cups. And I have 2 of these now. The other one that I have is from the Halloween collection that they had at Michael's a couple of years ago. And I just like this one a lot. It's got this sort of iridescent spiderweb look. I think it's pretty. I only ever use these for water. It's sort of like my own way of making sure that I drink at least one of these of water a day, which some people might think is not enough, but, I mean, I'm 3 feet tall. So that's how I make sure I drink water. And then the other thing that I want to mention to you that's sort of Halloween-y is this. I haven't even used it yet. So I've been buying a lot of backgrounds to use in my October videos. And by backgrounds, I mean they're really just usually tablecloths. And I put them on my stand and I have that up as my background. Oh my god, this fly. Usually I buy them from the dollar store, but my sister and I went to Party City and look at this tablecloth. I haven't figured out what video I'm going to use it for yet. Maybe I'm going to use it. I kind of want to do a video of my favorite Halloween-themed things that I bought this year. And this might be the background for that one. But I haven't even used it yet, because I just feel like no video that I've shot yet is, special enough to me for this. They're all special to me, but, not enough. Because look how freaking cute it is. I want to go back and buy a second one, just so that I have a backup, just in case, because I think it's so cute. It's just patterned. That is all I ask of companies. I don't need things with blood all over them. I don't need things like that. I just want things with cute Halloween patterns. Ghosts and pumpkins and skulls and bats and that sort of thing. That's all I want. I want cutesy Halloween, okay? And I ask for this every year. And it's hard to find, but sometimes you can find it. I also want to talk about plants, because I have a lot of plants, obviously, and currently all of my plants are actually doing well. All of my plants that were dying have died, and they've been removed from the collection. But every plant that I still have is doing well, except... If you remember, when I did my last sort of video, what I wish I knew when I started with plants or whatever, I had that Pilea Peperomioides, and it was really tall, and it had, the round leaves shooting out from the top, but they're supposed to be shooting out all over. That one did eventually die. So I bought a new one, and I talked to the lady at the flower place, the plant store, and she kind of explained to me that I was probably giving the other one too much light because I had it so close to the light. So I bought a new one, and I kept it over there, far away from the light, and it's doing awful. Look at this. It's got these brown leaves, and when I picked it up to bring it over here for this video, these 2 big leaves fell off. I just don't understand what I'm doing wrong by this plant. So if anyone watching my channel is a Pilea Peperomioides expert, please tell me what I'm doing wrong, because I can't even keep the little one alive. I have no idea. Is it these feel crunchy to me, not soggy, so maybe, I have no idea. I don't know, but just so you know, I'm a year into being a plant person, and I still don't know what I'm doing. That's so cool to me. Ever since the pandemic hit, so many other people were becoming plant people, and I was like, me too, I'm new! Because what else are you gonna do when you're home, right? Just have plants. And, my pets are obviously a big part of it too. Lena's asleep over there. She's always in here for my videos, and then Roger in his terrarium, and then Henry in the fish tank. Do I have any dream analysts that watch my channel? I keep having this recurring nightmare, if you will. I don't know that I call it a nightmare, because it's not it's terrifying, but I always wake up feeling really bad about it. So when my bedroom was upstairs, I had a headboard. This has nothing to do with anything. I'm just telling you this story because I can. I had a headboard that had shelves on it. So in my dream, I had that headboard with shelves on it, and I can see the edge of a fishbowl from laying in bed. And then I'm laying in bed, and I think, oh my god, it's been a couple of days since I last fed Henry. And then I sit up, and I look at the fishbowl, and he's cartoonishly emaciated and dead, obviously. And the water is so dirty, and then I wake up. I have this dream all the time, and I take really good care of Henry. Like, I just cleaned the tank yesterday. I feed him multiple times a day. I'm always checking on him. Like, why do I keep having this recurring dream that I'm not taking good care of my fish? Is it, like, leftover guilt from the fact that I kept him in a bowl for so long, not knowing it was bad? I have no idea, but I have this dream, like, every night of the past week. That actually turned out to be a decent segue, because another example of my weird brain. If you watch my channel and you know anything about me, you know that I have a strangely obsessive personality. I know this about myself. I accept it. And for some reason, one day, I just woke up and I was like, oh yeah, Phantom. And I literally paid money and rented the Phantom of the Opera on YouTube, like the movie from 2004. And then I went out and I bought the DVD. And I have watched this movie, like, at least 3 times a week since I bought it, like 2 or 3 weeks ago at this point. I don't know why. I just love it so much. First of all, I think this movie was like patient zero for my crush on Patrick Wilson because he's so beautiful and he's so talented. And he's so talented. I love Patrick Wilson so much. I've always been Team Raoul, not Team Phantom. I'm so sorry. But like Gerard Butler still does a great job in this movie. You can tell that he's not a trained singer, but he still does a good job. Tiny baby Emmy Rossum. I think it's weird that she's like 16 in this movie. I didn't know that the first time I saw it. But you know what? She does a great job, and it's not like Patrick Wilson and Gerard Butler are creepy. They both seem like decent guys. I don't know. I just feel like this movie gets a lot of flack, and I really like it. I really like it. I feel like a lot of movie adaptations of, like, musicals like this aren't very good, but I feel like they did a good job with this one. It's, like, visually beautiful. Like, all of the art and the cinematography, like, it's just beautiful. I just love this movie. And then yesterday, I started watching, maybe this had part of the reason to do with why I didn't end up shooting this video yesterday, but I started watching the Exorcist TV show. I realized that I'm so late to the game and it's since been canceled and everything. I kind of get why it ended up being canceled and why I had a hard time finding its, like, audience, if you will, because I feel like I would get frustrated with it if I had to wait a week to watch each episode. But because it's all out and it's on Netflix, I filed through the whole first season yesterday, and it's really good. I wasn't ready for that. I don't know what I can tell you about the show, other than the main character priest is absolutely beautiful. I feel like it's really sacrilegious to tell you about a hot priest, but he is beautiful. And then the other priest guy, Father Marcus, that's his name. If you told me that was Wayne Goss, I would believe you. He looks so much like Wayne Goss, so much like Wayne Goss. That is so beside the point, though. I just feel like I really like the show. I can't really tell you anything about it other than the hot priest and the Wayne Goss priest. Gina Davis is in this show, so you know it's good. If you like the original, The Exorcist movie, you will like the show. That's about all I can tell you without giving anything major away. So staying on the topic of The Exorcist and creepy things, I really hope you're looking forward to Halloween this year. I've worked really hard on all the videos that I have for you, so either turn the notification bell on or just come back and check maybe a couple of times a week, because I have a couple of times a week videos going up. There is already a Halloween 2020 playlist on my channel, and I've been putting my Halloween hunting videos in there, and then obviously all the new videos that go up will be there as well. The weirdest thing is gonna be shooting November's videos in October, like in the heat of Halloween. Well, that's okay. That's sort of the way I've designed it for myself. But I'm really looking forward to you seeing all these videos that I've worked so hard on finally. It's kind of exciting, to be honest with you. And then I'm gonna keep watching spooky things on Netflix, and I can't wait to come back like at the end of October and tell you about all the spooky things that I've watched and all the spooky things that I bought and the things that I did. I really want to make those Pillsbury cookies this year with the pumpkin in them, you know, like the slice and bake ones. Every year I have a hard time finding them. I'm determined to find them this year and make them. Maybe I'll make a video out of making slice and bake cookies. Would that be the dumbest thing ever? I totally want to do it. Anyway, I ordered food and I think it just arrived, so that's my cue to wrap up this video. Thank you so much for watching. What did you love in the months of August and September? For me, I loved all of the things that I just mentioned to you, and then I was pretty much just shooting October videos for these 2 months, so that's honestly it. So what did you love? I would love to hear what you've been up to and how you finished your summer, if you were even doing anything summery this year. I know I definitely didn't. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed already, and I will see you next week for our last normal-ish Tuesday review video, and then after that, spooky season, baby. Thank you so much. Bye!